Hey everyone, welcome back to Speak with Iroro. For those of you who are new here and probably you don't know me, my name is Iro Ochiko and I am a personality developer that is passionate about our overall wellness, spiritual wellness, financial wellness, emotional wellness, mental wellness, physical wellness, all kind of wellness. You say I'm in the wellness business, okay? Well, today I want to share something that is as well personal for me and to tell you about the one step into financial wellness. The one most important step that you have to take to gain financial wellness or being the progress or the process to attaining financial wellness. And to get you into this, I'm going to give you a little story of mine that happened. Well, it was just last week. 2 days ago to be precise. I was talking to a friend of mine. We were having a conversation about income, savings, sorry about that, what to save, what to spend money on and what not to. And as we're having such important conversations, because yes, those are the kind of conversations you should be having. As we're having such important conversations, she had a complaint about, oh my God, I spend money on things I don't need. She was so worried about it that she spends money on irrelevant things and realized, oh my God, I've exceeded the budget for the week. What should I do? So when she was talking and having a complaint, it struck me that this could actually be a problem, not just for her, but for most people around, for most people all over the world, basically. So I'm gonna give what I told her. I'm gonna say exactly what I told her to you all today. And I told her, okay, this is what I do. I had a theory for myself. I don't know if I should say the theory though, but what I did was I have a non-negotiable expenses and as well created a negotiable expenses. Our non-negotiable expenses are those expenses that has to happen. It's of urgency. It needs to happen now. Those are our savings. Those are our bills, monthly bills or weekly bills or whatever, or things that you have goals for, plans for that needs to happen. Those are non-negotiable expenses. They are not things you could skip for later. But negotiable expenses are things that you could actually skip for later. So I told her try to break these things into your non-negotiable and your negotiable expenses. If you have your negotiable expenses, still go through it and see, do I really need these things? Because if you really write these things down, you will see if how important it is or how unimportant it is. So you realize that everything on the negotiable list you really don't need now. You could skip for later. You could attain it at another time. Okay, years ago, my brother shared this wonderful theory with me. Actually, a friend told him, so he shared it with me. He probably would have forgotten he did, but the statement always stuck with me and never left my mind. And for my close friends, I think I would have probably said those words to them as well. I said the statement was, if you have if you have a luxury that cannot obtain, care for, um, I don't know, just maintain another luxury that you're trying so hard to obtain, do not get that luxury. I'm gonna say it again. If you have a luxury that cannot obtain, care for, maintain the luxury that you want so much, don't go for that luxury. That is going to be above your budget. So it at the time was like when he said it, I was like, what does that mean? I kept saying the word in my mind and I could figure out, okay, this is what he meant by it. Though he gave his earlier explanation, but I still could not get at the time. But when I started having to get incomes and okay, money coming to me, I have to do this, I have to budget, I have to spend. I realized what he actually meant by don't try to go after things that you cannot really obtain or you can maintain or care for just because you need them. Have the opportunity cost come in place. Do I need this thing? Do I have to let it go or do I have to make it stay? So I had to create this personal cherry for me about my non-negotiable expenses and my negotiable expenses. You would have said, why don't call it a non-negotiable budget? It's not a really budget because it's an expense. It goes away. It's not a budget for me. I choose to see it as an expense that is important and is required. So that is how we should view our income. Okay, I'm saving this is a budget, but you're spending this is an expense. You understand? So I explained to her and she was like, oh wow, okay, that's a relief. I think I should do that and watch on how I spend things. So going into what I really want to talk about today, because yes, I've been saying all this for a reason, and it's to tell you that the one step into financial wellness is discipline. If you don't develop the word called discipline financially, I'm sorry to tell you, wellness is far, extremely far from you. You cannot attain it. Don't bother looking for it. Don't ask for it. It's not going to come. You have to develop discipline. You have to tell yourself, I want this thing, but right now I can obtain it. I can care for it. I can maintain it. So I would let it go. Then create a time space for when you know you can actually get it if it's very important. If it's something that can wait, then it should wait. You don't have to start off at it where you know you could put it off for like a month or two. So discipline is key. It's the one right step you have to take into financial wellness is discipline. I cannot emphasize it enough. Yes, I am still a work in progress into financial wellness, and I try to take those little nuggets that I get on my journey into financial wellness. So this is me sharing with you what would be beneficial for your financial wellness. As a personal development coach, it's mandatory for me to come into every space of your life, every aspect of your life that is important for your personality journey, and tell you what's key, what's important, what you need. And discipline is key on financial wellness. So I hope some way, somehow, this information has helped you spend money less, save more, budget well, know what to do, know what not to do, know if you can save for later or if you have to spend now. So I hope this video somehow has helped you some way to make one step progress into financial wellness. And if you did not pick anything from this video, please and please don't forget these two words. These two words. What you need to make a step progress, to make anything at all in financial wellness is discipline. And secondly, if you have a luxury that cannot obtain, care for, maintain the luxury that you want so much, do not, I mean it, do not go after it. It's important. Very, very important. So I also want to share some other information that those of you who may not know. I have a young foundation for young girls of the age of 13 to 25. It's called the Girls Talk Africa. So if you're wondering, okay, how can I be part of this? Just check the description box on YouTube or check the bio on Instagram or check my Facebook. You'll see everything. They just go through my feeds on Facebook. You will see the all information that you need. So please and please, like if you want to be part of the Girls Talk Africa, register. That's all you need. You're not paying a fee. Just register, join the WhatsApp group, and you're good to go. And yes, for those of you who still don't know, I have a podcast. So yes, this video would be on podcast. The audio will be on podcast for you to listen to whenever you want to listen to them. So I'm just telling this information so you can keep updates on my videos and what I do as a personal developer coach. Thank you so much for speaking with Iro. Have a wonderful day. And yes, the most important part of every time I leave here is you are your first supermodel. Yes, celebrate yourself. Okay? Bye.